And when I really think back, I'm really passionate also about the future generations.
True.
It's one thing for us to do it. And what was that quote that we heard about what if your kids are not as strong as you are?
Yeah, that was
okay.
it.
We can go through the trenches right now, you guys. We can go through whatever we need to for our families. They shouldn't have to go through that because they might not be as strong as you are. We know some people on their financial journey that would sit in the dark, lights off, and they're like, oh, well, I'm still working my business. One day I'm going to get there. What if your kids aren't that strong? They aren't able to do that. So you need to go through the trenches right now for your whys, all right? This is what we call our whys. Why we do what we do, why we work our businesses, why we're getting financially educated. We're doing it for the future generations. They shouldn't have to say, okay, well, my mom, she didn't have good spending. Let me go ahead and research. And every generation, they're trying to figure out other techniques because they saw the generation before them struggling.
Mm-hmm.
It's no reason for that to happen. And I'm going to bring up other nationalities. Other nationalities don't have a problem teaching their children what they've learned, okay, or bringing their children along with them. As soon as they learn it, they're teaching it. We see all the time other nationalities having their children working for them. I mean, it can be big stores, hair stores, and restaurants. You see their children right there learning the business, right there learning what it is that their parents are doing. And guess what? That business is being handed down for years, generation after generation after generation. So we need to think with that same mentality. What are we leaving for the future generations? And I'm not just speaking of money, just money alone, even though I feel like you should leave money. You need to leave assets. What businesses are you leaving for your children? What are you leaving to your children that, is pretty profitable and they can take it and they can double that or they can triple that? And then the next generation do the same thing. Now you have an empire. All right. It starts with you. You have to think about the future generations and literally everything.